What's going on, y'all? It is not a delightful day. We are preparing to pack up and leave our current spot where we typically spend most of our winter. And just a few days before that all began, yours truly completely clogged the toilet. Haven't done that since I lived in a house. RV toilets work very differently. I definitely do not want to get into the details with you on why I suspect I clogged the toilet. I'll just say that I did clog it. And that if you would like to save some money with your RV toilet, that is, don't buy the $20 plunger. Don't buy the $30 snake. Just buy that $5, 5-foot, half-inch PEX pipe. That's the answer. I did all the other stuff first. I should have just gone straight for the PEX pipe. I have been using the AI chat search thing, Grok, and it's been coming up with some great answers for me for RV maintenance stuff as well as for work type stuff. It's doing really good. And it basically turns back and says, you know, the PEX pipe is like the #1 secret tool for RV plumbing to force it through. So I tried a hose, I tried the metal snake type thing, I tried plunging, and like the metal snake, it's a little too bendy because it's made to go through your toilet drain, and things work a little bit different there. You can also use more harsh chemicals with a toilet as well, which you do not want to do with an RV. The RV toilet, the plumbing is usually either straight down from toilet to black tank, or, as mine is, 45-degree turn. So it needs to be flexible enough to turn, but firm enough to push things through. And I do believe we most likely do have a poo pyramid. We've noticed that we were picking up on burping on the toilet with the master bedroom more frequently. Used to be no problem. If I flushed the tank out once a week, no problem. Now we were like 6 days, then 5 days, and now we were at 3 days. I'm like, something's not right. And then last night it completely clogged up. Tanya was not happy. Having to go to bed. There was nowhere for me to go. It was too late. I couldn't go take care of it. It was just like, do not use this toilet. We have the one in the girls' room, and I have no problem walking to the bathhouse. So 2:30 in the morning, I got up, I walked to the bathhouse when I needed to go to the restroom, and she went to the girls' bathroom. We made it happen. And then I spent 3 trips to Ace Hardware this morning, and way too much money. If I would have just gone for the PEX pipe at $5, it would have been resolved much faster. So right now what I'm doing, in case you're wondering, this Class A over here has been here for 3 months. Nobody there. They hooked up their Stinky Slinky and power, but they never hooked up their water. I am going to use the wand thing that you shove down in the toilet and it spins around, and that's supposedly really good for clearing out the poo pyramids. Now that I've drained, because it was so flooded before, it was all the way up to the bowl, I couldn't even make that work. So what I'm going to do now, I'm using their water hose. I've got my for sewer purposes hose here, and I'm going to go and I'm going to shove that wand down in there, and it's got a little sprinkler head, and it's going to spin around in circles and try to clear out the poo pyramid that has built. Just what I needed, some extra things to take care of when I'm trying to pack up. And on top of that, work has been super duper busy. We even had to extend a day here. I was supposed to leave tomorrow. On Saturday, and yesterday work just went off the chain, crazy busy. And I walked up to the front and I was like, can I stay in my spot for one more day? And they're like, well, it'll cost you $23. I'm like, deal. One more day, $23, do it. Because I had a number of projects. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do these on Thursday when I get done with work for the day. And I was working till 10 p.m. last night. It was not a great day. So bought myself one extra day to get out here and get stuff done. Got a few maintenance objects. I'll give you a little tour. Holder for the Stinky Slinky sewer hoses. I bought 2 of these It's the type where it screws on. So I'm gonna work on that. This RV came with one, and it has the door on each end. The door on the other side broke off. So what I'm gonna do, because I haven't been using it, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this door off this side, move it to the other side, and I'm gonna put Gorilla Tape over this side, and then add 2 more of those things. And then this thing is supposed to hang from this ladder, which it has, but this metal bar has been bending. Been very nervous to hang that up there again. So I bought a rack that's gonna mount on the ladder that will give it like a shelf. That'll help hold it up there. So that's on the to-do list for today. Got several items that have been added that I wanna take with us. I know some people will just absolutely hate that I have a speaker. I don't play this at every campground. I'm at a Yogi Bear campground right now, and people like to get loud and have fun. It's appropriate here, not appropriate everywhere. This thing's been really good for steaming brisket. A lot of people are like, what's a steamed brisket? Don't worry about it, Darius. I don't have a smoker, but I've had this thing for 20 years. So until I've got smoker money, I'll take this along for steamed brisket money. So I'm kind of in the process, taking everything out, cleaning, putting stuff back, and then we're adding on the fun. And I'll show you. See, that is from my toilet. You can see the 45 degree there, and then it just goes straight into the black tank right there. So somewhere within that turn, it's where the clog happened. And the only thing that could clear it was the PEX pipe. Lovey daisy. So right now, the goal is, like, I don't have to have everything put away, but I want to just get everything put away, see what will work, see what won't work, and then from there, may have to take some stuff to storage, may have to give some stuff away. We'll see how the day goes. But I'm going to start using that wand and trying to flush down that pyramid that appears to have grown or occurred below the toilet in the black tank. No fun. Well, that's mounted. You can see the aluminum rack underneath there. That'll hold that up much better. And my project to add this underneath the RV failed on me because while I could go into the frame on the edge, when I tried to go and match where the first one was attached by the company in the center underneath the RV, I was just drilling into basically nothing. And it wouldn't hold. And I would have to take apart the underbelly just to figure that out. So this one was already open, can't return it. I basically have space back here for another bike. So I was just like, you know what? We'll just mount a stinky slinky holder back here. And the other one I will just return. Still working on the toilet. Still trying to work away at the poo pyramid going on underneath the toilet. I just kind of left it alone, did other things out here where I could do while I had daylight. Let the enzymes and bacteria from the unique stuff hopefully work on what's down there for a little while so that when I go back to it, hopefully it'll kind of give and move. Took out the hitch right when we got here, early November. It's been out ever since. It's been chained at the back of our RV, making sure nobody steals it. Nice neighbor dog right there. Nice Daisy dog hiding over there. Looks like chaos right now. Trying to figure out what all is gonna go where for travel day. Next up, install the hitch. Torque wrench is ready. Set to 60 to 70 foot-pounds. Got my 15/16 socket. Got the bed shaft. Need to straighten that up. That mat has moved around a little bit. Move the rest of the stuff out. And then it's gonna be like this. Poof. Come on, magic. Poof. Where is it? Come on. Poof. Magic. All right, y'all. Toilet is cleared. Daisy's happy, right, Daisy? She's a good girl. Toilet is all cleared up. Well, okay. I can't sit there and say it's perfect. But it's like earlier, I could take the PEX pipe and I could poke it through and I could get it to drain out, but then I would fill it with water again using the wand type thing that a lot of people say it's from Camco, where you shove it down there and it's like a sprinkler head and it just kind of spins around and clears out stuff. It's nice and all, it's good, but unfortunately it's not long enough for these big fifth wheel ones when I'm doing the up in the nose or upstairs. Yeah, it's just not long enough. So it helps, but what would happen is I would turn it on and it would fill all the way up to the toilet and stop. It was stuck again. So even though I used the PEX pipe, cleared it out, it would fill it back up again. And then on top of that, just normal function, it was burping immediately. That means that it could not get air to the vent out of the black tank. So I got it where it's completely empty earlier in the day. I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock. And then I got from Unique, I got 2 different things. I got one called Clear It, but that can take 12 to 48 hours to work. And then when I went over by the Drano and the plungers, Unique actually had something else that wasn't listed for RVs. It was listed for safely clearing your stopped up toilets or whatever drains with enzymes, what Unique is famous for. I bought that too. It was actually cheaper than the Clear It. I've got both of them. So I poured that down there, then I added some water, and I left it alone until 6:30. So I'd say it sat for about 4 hours. Then when I went back to it, I would fill it up again, it would get stuck, and I was able to kind of unblock it like that 2 times. And then after that, with the wand down there running water, I could hear it. Because when it would fill up, you would hear it, right? You could just tell by the sound, it's coming up. So this last time, it didn't. It just kept filling into the black tank. And I'm like, yes, that means poo pyramid is at least cleared enough for normal function. So what I'm gonna do now, we don't leave tomorrow, we leave the day after. I'd like to drive as light as possible. So what I'm gonna do, I'm flushing it right now, several times. Whatever I broke free, let's get it out of there. So I'm flushing it out. Tonight, I'll put my normal treatment in, like a normal day, like I would normally do for like a week. Let that do its normal business. And then I'm gonna flush it again tomorrow. And then before I take off my stinky slinkies and put them away for travel day, well, after I do that, when the black tank is nice and empty, I'm gonna put in that full bottle, the red bottle that says Clear It. And it's gonna have 48 hours to sit in there, go into town on whatever has built up into that poo pyramid. Those enzymes and good bacteria that go down there in the black tank will have plenty of time to devour whatever has been causing a problem. Then on about Monday, I will flush that out again, get it nice and clean, and hopefully we're good. Haven't bought one of those cameras yet. I've been tempted. I don't think any of y'all, I don't think anybody wants to see that, but for my own information, it would be nice to be able to see in there and like, what is going on that's causing this? Because otherwise you're just taking a guess. It's an area that you just can't see, you just have to guess. All right, I want to end this video. That's what I want to do. How you like my St. Patrick's Day light coloring? Make my crazy messy hair just illuminate. Daisy over the corner there. Doing pretty good. Most of the stuff done that I wanted to get done today. I'm happy. I'm happy the toilet is back to a normal function. And so is Tanya. So let's end it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I'm glad I had something to talk about, but at the same time, I didn't want to talk about this. All right, remember, life happens. Even clogged toilets. Don't let that stop you. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Bonus footage. When you stay 4 months at a campground with an arcade, you wind up racking enough tickets to actually buy something worthwhile. This little Bluetooth speaker was 3,000 tickets. I wanted something that was in there last week and some kid beat me to it, so Kira said she wanted this and I ran over there right away and got it. Peace out, y'all.